What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Cam. This is Zay, if you're new here. And today we are getting into the movie 42. Hopefully this is coming out right at the end of Black History Month. Worst case scenario, it might come out at the beginning of March, but we are working to try to get it out before the end of February. But this is to celebrate Black History Month. Isaiah has seen this movie before. I have not, and I do know it's a baseball movie. I know it's about Jackie Robinson. I know Chadwick Boseman plays him. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. I'm a huge Marvel fan, and I've enjoyed. That's how I was introduced to Chadwick, and I've enjoyed all of his performances throughout the Marvel movies. So I am super excited to get into this movie. I don't know anything about this movie. I don't really know anything about the Jackie Robinson story. I'm aware that he's the first black baseball player, I think, officially or something. But I did want to let you guys know that I also don't know anything too much to know about baseball. I played it when I was a kid. I know the basics, but I don't watch the sport, so I don't know how relevant that's going to be.
It's more about his story than it is the sport itself, I would say. I mean, It's about the sport. I'll say that. It is about the sport, but not so much maybe the playing of it.
How much do you remember a lot from this film?
Yeah, I remember a decent amount of it. More so, I probably remember more because I know his story. I've known about the story of Jackie, so I'm pretty familiar with him, and I'm pretty familiar with the direction that the film goes and kind of how the story unfolds and everything that does occur. I'm sure there'll be stuff that I don't remember and that pops up. I'll probably remember it as we continue through the movie, but I have a decent grasp on the film itself.
Okay, cool. Yeah, super excited to get into it. Hope you guys have had a great month, and we're glad that you're here watching it along with us. With that being said, I know it's rated PG-13, and the movie's called 42. And you know what you could have 42 of? These movie palettes. Check this out. Okay, if you like movies, you have got to check this out. This is a really cool piece of movie art that gives you the essence of your favorite movie in your home. It's called Movie Palette. Movie Palette is a special form of art, and here's how it works.
By analyzing and identifying the dominant colors corresponding with each individual scene of your favorite movie, artists specialized in the digital world are able to craft a beautiful piece of artwork that encapsulates your cherished film as a whole. The colors are laid out in chronological order from left to right, with varying sizes corresponding to the time on screen.
Yes, that's right. They take your favorite movies and transform them into amazing art. Movies speak to us. We connect with the characters, we follow along with the plot, and we soak in the script as if we were living it.
Now imagine getting to take all those feelings of entertainment like no other and putting them on a canvas to engage with, to speak to you, and to admire in your home.
I got a movie palette of one of my top favorite movies of all time, Avatar. Whenever I see it, I remember scenes from the movie as if they were playing in front of my eyes, and that's what it can do for you. It can say, remember that action scene? Remember that love scene? Remember the laughter, the array of emotions you had during this movie?
Or maybe you just want one that works best for your home. With Movie Palette's wide collection to choose from and the ability to create custom palettes, the opportunities are endless. Personally, I'm still browsing for one that works best for me, and I can't wait to get my hands on one.
And don't forget to use the coupon code Cam&Zay15 at checkout. That's CAMANDZAY15 to get 15% off.
And guys, by supporting Movie Palette, you're supporting us as well. So don't miss out on this incredible piece of artwork and get yourself a Movie Palette today.
All right, guys, check them out. That is Movie Palette. It's a really cool product. Also, I'm guessing 42 is his jersey number. I think that's somewhat obvious. I wouldn't consider that a spoiler. If you guys like what you're watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already, and help us get 10,000 subscribers by April. Why April? Well, because April will be the end of our first year of doing reactions on YouTube, and it would be so cool to hit that number by then. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this and various other movies, you can get ahead on a couple movies. You should be able to see the full-length reaction to Back to the Future Part 3 and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You could check that out on Patreon. The link for that will be in the description. All right. Let's not keep you guys waiting any longer. Let's get into 42.
It does not know how you voted or the color of your skin. It
Facts.
simply states what kind of ball player you were on any particular day.
Yeah,
Indeed, brother.
But they returned home from fighting a war to free the world from tyranny, only to find racism, segregation, and Jim Crow laws still waiting at home.
Shame, shame, shame.
Shame.
There was a long road ahead.
It's so wild, man. It's just still so wild that this happened.
We talked about it so many times.
It's just, but it's still baffling.
Yeah.
Every one of the 400 players were white. But when opening day came,
That's wild.
that number dropped to 399. And one man stood apart.
And the one that got kicked out became the leader of the fucking KKK. Like,
yeah, the one white dude that got cut. He's like, that's it. It's like, I've had enough.
I'm gonna do it.
Do what, Mr. Ricky?
Do it.
I'm gonna bring a Negro ball player.
Oh shit! Is that Harrison Ford?
Mm-hmm.
What?
There are some good actors in this movie.
With all due respect, sir, have you lost your mind?
This is so crazy.
I know this conversation is just.
Are you nuts?
Think about the abuse that you are going to take from the newspapers.
Sit down, Harold.
I can't tell if that's Harrison Ford. It looks like.
I think it is. I thought it was.
You break a law and get away with it. Some people think you're smart. You break an unwritten law, you'll be an outcast.
What, like the black people?
What?
There, I
yeah,
said
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like really. I wonder if there's anyone else that feels like an outcast.
Black and white. The green.
You know what?
Every dollar is green.
If money's your motivation, be a greedy little son of a bitch.
Get that money, baby. If
Yeah.
that's how you feeling.
You gonna start throwing for real? You talking to me? You got a rag on, Captain. Still home.
Oh, it looks like they're all black. So it's pretty segregated then, huh?
Yeah, so back then there was a black baseball league.
Gotcha.
Basically, you know, separate but equal. That's what everyone was running on still. So
I don't know if it's equal. Damn.
if you
Definitely
so if
separate.
in baseball, if you hit, you can run into to the catch like that. If they drop the ball when you hit them, I'm pretty sure you're safe. Even if
What?
they like, yeah, this is
You're
like-
touching the thing, or like, can I imagine if the ball and the glove touches you at that point, you're out.
No, I think if it falls out, it's something weird. It's like a weird like because
Gotcha.
people try to deck a catcher if they can.
Hey, you, where are you going?
The toilet.
Hell, come on, boy. You know you can't go in there. The Cokes are a nickel.
Careful.
Yeah, what?
Take that hose out of the tank.
Robinson?
What?
I said take it out.
Woo!
We'll get our 99 gallons of gas someplace else.
Yes, that's how it
Mhm.
starts.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. Go on.
Yeah.
Use.
Also, like, what a weird thing to be so like protective of. It's a bathroom. There's dirtier
It's not
white
a
dudes that have probably
bathroom,
been in there.
though.
I know, but it's like, it's like.
Satchel Paige, then.
It's too old. We need a player with a future, not a past.
Bro, if that's Harrison Ford, they do such a good job at.
Jack Roosevelt Robinson.
His
Four
voice
sport
is so
college
different.
man out
His,
of UCLA. That means he's played with.
it's
white
him,
boys.
though. It's him. I can tell
Yeah.
at specific angles. I'm like, yes, that's him. But other
Yeah.
angles, I'm like, I can't tell.
He's the troublemaker. Oh, he argues with umpires. A quick temper is his reputation.
Well, what was he court-martialed?
Sounds like he just stands up for what he thinks is right.
Exactly.
Driver asked him to move back. MPs had to take him off.
Oh, he didn't want to sit in the back of a bus, so that's why he got court-martialed. Real good reason to court-martial the guy.
Yeah, right.
I see you starting in spring with our affiliate in Montreal. If you make it there, try it down here with the Dodgers.
I wonder what that feels like for the first time in this kind of culture.
Oh, gotta feel weird. Kind of
Oh, I
scary,
hope-
probably.
I know you probably know about this, but I hope the team accepts him.
One question is, can you control your temper?
My temper.
Yes, your temper. What are you, deaf?
Well, he's testing him.
Mm-hmm.
Some clerk won't give you the pen to sign in with.
We got no room for you, boy. Not even down in the coal bin where you belong.
Oh, he's trying him.
Waiter won't take your order. Didn't you see the sign on the door? No niggers allowed.
Oh boy.
Answer me, you black son of a bitch!
My name is T'Challa, King of Wakanda.
Yeah, bro. Just like totally flips the switch.
I want a player who's got the guts not to fight back. They're gonna do anything to get you to react. Echo a curse with a curse, and they'll hear only yours.
I love this.
Mm-hmm.
He's giving him advice, trying to guide him.
Right.
We win if the world is convinced of two things: that you are a fine gentleman and a great baseball player.
This kind of must be like getting abducted by aliens and then being like, "We need you to play our sport. You're good."
You're
at
like, yeah, but you're gonna get scrutinized by all of our people. So,
Are those stars other?
You give me
Are those new recruits
uniform.
or other black?
that's the roster. So that's who's on the teams right now.
Okay, but the stars. There were stars next to Jackie Robinson and two other names, Josh Gibson.
Oh, maybe they might have been maybe people that were canvassing, or it could be new onto the team.
Well, he's in it to win it now.
We've been tested. You and me.
Oh, this is more than a test, my friend.
Yeah, it's a final exam, baby.
Yeah.
Jack, what are you talking about? What is going on? What happened?
Will you marry me, Ray?
That's
I just
smart.
got goosebumps.
First.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now you tell her. Now you tell her the fucking good news.
I don't know. He was told not to tell anybody. He might get assassinated if he says it.
Did Jack Robinson look happy?
How would I know?
What if I can't make you happy?
Too late.
Yes, I was gonna say you already are.
already do.
That's what you gotta say. Oh, you already do. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not in Pasadena anymore.
Oh God.
Ray.
Oh please, just. Oh
You know
god.
how stressful that is as a boyfriend. You see
Yeah.
your girlfriend do something, like stop.
There's some bad weather east of here. A heavy plane is dangerous.
Shut up.
Jack,
Yeah. What about them, huh?
You gave away our seat.
You motherfucker! Come here.
Yeah. Out.
You get us back on that plane right now.
Do you want to call the sheriff? Or should I?
Ugh. There's so many people that already have disgusting ego power trips.
Mhm.
Imagine having the law back them up. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Right? It's like it's nuts.
Oh,
Mr. Ricky sent me to meet you. I'm gonna be your Boswell,
My home?
your chronicler, your advance man.
let's keep going through them.
Hell, even your chauffeur.
I know what that
Oh.
is.
Okay. Yeah. I'm like next. It's just
You got a car?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
give it
look
to
at
me.
that.
Give me the car.
But when you step out on that field, it's gonna be the New York Times and the sporting news. You should think about it.
If they ask something, I'll answer it.
Okay.
Here's one for you. What if one of these white pitchers throws at you?
I'm gonna hit that ball so hard into their giant sack of nuts. I never wish they threw a ball at me again.
You know how when you're at the plate, you want to see the ball come in slow? You want to see these questions come in slow, too.
Ooh, I love it.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, I love the analogy.
Yeah, what you gonna do if one of these pitchers throws through your head?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack. Yeah.
Duck.
I'll duck.
Hey.
Yeah.
You after Pee Wee Reese's job?
Reese plays for Brooklyn. Still trying to make Montreal.
Okay. Did pretty good.
About politics.
It's about getting paid.
There you go.
Nice.
I need you to get the other players to act like gentlemen around them. Treat them like they would any other teammate.
Yes. Not be racist.
No, just be a decent human, right? Like, we can do that. Because we're big boys. Nice play. Give me the double, Jet.
They're practically superhuman.
We don't get carried away, Mr. Ricky. There's still a nigger out there.
What the? What did I just tell you?
What did I just... Yeah, look, his face was just like, I'm gonna...
Clay, I realize that attitude is part of your cultural heritage. But you practically nursed race prejudice at your mother's breast. You will either manage Robinson fairly and correctly, or you sir can be unemployed.
Woo! Woo! Now drop that cigar, but not really, because I'm sure you're enjoying that.
Yes, sir.
Dude, that feeling is so weird. You ever make a joke to like a boss and they're like, they like don't laugh and you're like, huh. You're like, okay, maybe not. Obviously that wasn't a good joke. You suck.
Oh, look, there he is, black as the ace of spades. Hey, nigger boy! What are you doing playing baseball?
Foul ball! Ah!
Yeah, he's just a sharpshooter for taking out people talking shit.
Ooh, that was aiming for the head, yo. He wasn't having it.
Ball!
Yeah, they're gonna do it again. Yeah, he's gonna...
Rook. Ain't you gonna swing at something?
They're all balls. Why would I swing at it? Like, that's so stupid.
Yeah, they're not even gonna let him play. They're gonna make him like walk the whole time, every single time he's up.
Well, I also think that part of him, I think that he was also kind of trying to expose, like, see, he can't play with us, like making him swing at a ball, like,
oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
True, yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Oh, snap, crackle,
I'm too
pop.
quick.
Oh, this idiot jumped. Why would you jump? I mean, I guess he couldn't get the ball any other way, but damn, they should probably get taller people out there. Gotta run back. Oh, he's chasing you with that shit. Oh,
yeah, so this is like the worst thing ever to get stuck in. They can just keep cycling people. You gotta hope someone overthrows.
Can you get it? Oh, yeah! Oh! Oh, I thought he could run. I thought he could run.
That's a balk. Yeah, that's a balk.
Oh, so he gets to just take it home.
Other fellas is coming.
Oh, boy.
And they ain't happy that he's staying here in Sanford. You best just skedaddle on out of here.
What? Yeah, let me just up and
if
move.
they
Shut
get
up.
here and he's still here, there's gonna be trouble.
Oh no, are they gonna firebomb his house or something?
Trouble. Trouble.
I would walk out there and stab his tire. Just slash his
And
tire.
lasso that bitch. Be like, get over here.
Get him out of there. Put him in the car and start driving to Daytona Beach.
Yeah, I guess you gotta go.
Yeah.
Under no circumstances are you to tell him. I don't want him getting it in his head to stay there and fight.
Bro, he's so like, I know he's doing this for the money, but I think he's also got a small little bit of personal.
I think he cares. Yeah.
Oh gosh. It's too ominous. Seen enough movies. I don't like it.
You just cut me off.
Go. Get out of here. Now. Oh boy.
He said, what's he want? He's so calm.
Smart.
What the hell, Wendell? The man came by while you was asleep. He said more men were coming.
Wendell. What did we just say?
What do you say so? Well, Mr. Ricky was afraid that you wouldn't want to leave. You want to stay there and fight.
You did what?
Get me, Wendell, immediately.
I thought you woke me because I was cut from the team.
He's like, oh, there's just people wanting to kill me? Oh.
Safe!
I was waiting for him to just be like, out. I'm waiting for one of these umps to be like, out. Obvious. But I guess technically since he's in the white league, they're not going to do that. Like, but he's also playing with all white guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the organization. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird, I guess. You could try to pick on him, but you're going to feel the backlash of
his team.
A lot of wealthy and powerful. Yeah. Send it.
Oh!
See, he dropped the ball. See, he dropped the ball, so he's safe.
Get off the field.
What?
No niggas don't play with white boys. Now you get off the field or go to jail.
You think you're real hard about taking that thing out of your hand.
They got to keep separate. The Brooklyn Dodgers ain't changing our way of living.
I'm from Greenwood, Mississippi.
Hell, boy, you ought to know better.
Get that gum out of your fucking mouth.
I want to grab his chin and be like, just shake his face.
Oh, I said, okay, Skipper, I'm a get it. I'm a get it. You don't want no trouble. Yes, I did.
Damn, he's ripped. He's like pretty built in this.
Get back, Ray.
I want you to know something.
He's gonna be nice.
I want you to know I'm pulling for you to make good. A lot of folks around here feel the same way.
Hey.
If a man's got the goods, he deserves a fair chance, that's all.
Hey, I've seen enough movies to know that like fake pump, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That pump fake. Where it's like a music and he's coming up back, he's like, I
want you to know.
something.
Come here. I need to tell you something. I need to tell you something. I need to tell you something. You're like, oh, please.
Because if it was a real dick, we would have just said something immediately.
I love the way you play baseball. Thanks.
My pleasure to tell you that you have earned a place with the Montreal Royals.
All right. Yes. That's a step up.
If you don't mind, I'd like to go tell my wife.
You give her my regards.
Aww.
Nice.
You're mad.
Inspiring all these young kids to want to be baseball players.
And I got goosebumps.
Hey, you okay?
I think I might be sick.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus.
Is it nerves or like actual sickness? Oh, is she pregnant?
She could be, but also it could be nerves as well.
Thank you.
Oh, that's nice.
Maybe that you're pregnant.
Oh, I know people so well.
Ooh, I know the body so well.
Woohoo! Damn!
Oh yeah, that's how you hit the ball, baby.
Yes! There you go!
You're not a superhuman after all.
No. Keep that same energy. What'd you say he was the first time?
Does he know? Oh, she's gonna tell him. Oh, 8 months later. Wait.
Oh, me.
Oh, okay. I just had to do the math for a second.
He's like,
so
me.
She can get pregnant right then. Just watching how good he is at baseball.
She's like,
oh, I'm fucking pregnant now.
Daddy left. He left us flat. I was only 6 months older than you are now.
Wow.
I don't remember him. You will remember me.
I'm getting fucking goosebumps. Damn.
We, the undersigned Brooklyn Dodgers, will not play ball on the same field as Jackie Robinson.
Oh, okay. I remember this.
Sign that. All right.
Brooklyn Dodger Declaration of Independence.
These idiots are not gonna get fucking drafted then. Or
they're on it already. They're on it.
They are on the Brooklyn Dodgers.
They're pretty much they're on the Dodgers. They're have been a part of the roster. Jackie is his shot to try to get on and maybe take a spot, I think.
Okay, so
from
then these motherfuckers are gonna get kicked off.
Wake up, somebody! Wake up!
Sleep. Damn. Okay.
We're awake.
It has come to my attention that some of you fellas don't want to play with Robinson. You've even got a petition you've drawn up and you're all going to sign.
Well, let's see who signed it already.
What you can do with your petition, you can wipe your asses with it.
I got a hardware store back home.
Screw your hardware store, Dix, and if you don't like it, screw you. Mr. Ricky will be happy to make other arrangements. If Robinson can help us win, and everything I have seen says he can, then he is going to play on this ball club.
Yeah!
Make your minds up to it, because he's coming.
Are you really here to tell me you don't want to play with Robinson?
Yes, sir. My friends back in Birmingham would never forgive me.
Well, then go.
Then go back to Birmingham and have fun. Not making the money you would be.
As long as you give me your word that you will do your very best for this team until I can work out a trade.
I don't quit, sir.
Well, you
Only on yourself, apparently.
Damn.
Oh man, feels good though seeing like white characters that like have a lot of power, like
yeah,
supporting him. Like you know,
you again.
That's right, me again.
Just can't get away from you, huh?
They can't keep you in Montreal for long. After these exhibition games, they're gonna have to bring you up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have two words to rub together, do you?
Brooke and Lynn.
We love them.
Great girls.
You ever wonder why I sit down behind third base with my typewriter on my knees? Does that ever cross your mind?
Because I have a 5-page essay, and if a ball breaks the typewriter, they'll let me off.
Because Negro reporters aren't allowed in the press box.
Oh, damn.
You, Mr. Robinson, are not the only one with something at stake here.
Ooh. Oh, my God. Look at that face.
I apologize.
I don't
that
believe you.
That face did not say that you apologize.
You've been there for me
Okay.
through this more than anyone besides Ray and Mr. Ricky.
Yeah, maybe he was just trying to get over his initial, like,
I don't like needing someone to be there for me.
Oh, I see.
I don't like needing anyone for anything. I never have.
Damn. That
Probably
gave me
stems
sad
from
chills. His dad. Yeah.
Dad, yeah.
Is it okay if I keep driving you, or should I let you get out so you can walk?
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, how about you get out and walk? Huh? Yeah, that's right.
Facts, where are the keys?
Yeah, give me the keys.
What can I do for you?
How'd you feel about losing DeRocha for the year, Branch? Catholic youth organization vowing a ban on baseball if DeRocha wasn't punished for his moral looseness. They buy a lot of seats, they draw a lot of water, and I can't afford to ruffle their feathers.
Well, what happens if they find out about Jackie? Is that going to be
Right? Yeah, like
You're cutting off my right hand.
this
I have
is
no
the problem.
choice.
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna sit your manager, Branch.
Because who is he going to be replaced by?
Right.
Because he was looking out for Jackie.
Happy you can't do this, you son of a bitch.
I would only call
If
him.
someone ever did that to me, just hung up. Oh.
And so, with the 1947 season about to begin, the Dodgers are still without a manager.
You better
No one wants
find
to be manager because
somebody
Jackie's on the team.
Yeah. It's got to be somebody out there, though. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Hire a black manager. Why not? Fucking.
They might
Balls to the
implode.
wall.
They might implode.
Jackie wants to play ball.
Mm-hmm.
You can toss a lamb chop past a hungry wolf.
Okay, all right. Off to a good start.
Ah,
Gobbles it up and makes a long
that's a good
toss
play.
across the diamond.
Whoa.
No shot. No shot.
Get some glasses!
That was a terrible
It's
call.
not glasses at the end.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Oh,
There, yeah, you know, so that
ah.
so it does happen. Okay,
That-
so he clearly knew
Damn, I wasn't expecting that.
When I took the Cleveland uniform off 2 years ago, I promised the missus I'd never put on another uniform again.
Well, it looks like you're going to have to break that promise.
And I got you a uniform.
I need you to manage the Dodgers for me, Bert. No.
He's like, no, please.
Baseball's the only life for an old pepper pot like me.
Yeah.
So get in there, baby.
But I promised my wife, Branch.
If your
Wife
wife
might,
wants,
You'd
she'll
never
let
put
you
on a
do it.
uniform again.
Yeah.
You didn't promise her you wouldn't manage.
True.
A suit and a tie like Connie Mack.
I promise your wife isn't going to care about the distinction.
She's going to be pissed off that you're back on a baseball field.
I don't think this is a technicality you're going to be able to convince her of.
I know you've all heard the news. I'm your new manager. I don't have much to say to you. You can win the pennant in spite of me. There's nothing I can do to hurt you.
I don't know.
Why do you keep saying that, though?
Yeah. I can't hurt you.
I won't.
But this can.
You Robinson?
No. That's not Jackie Robinson, the only black baseball player. That's.
Black nigga.
As opposed to what other kind? You oxymoron.
That's really funny. That's really funny.
Nigga. Oh, nigga.
Someone left their lawnmower on. Oh my gosh. And that's why they call him a Brooklyn Dodger.
Who'd you put out of a job, nigga?
Come on, Jackie.
Robinson,
This had to have been very painful to film, or to act out.
Right.
As that guy. I'd be so uncomfortable. Damn.
Hey, what's this nigga doing for you all that you let him drink out of the same water fountain as you? Huh?
Can you trajectory? Can you hit a foul ball, and have it knock him in the face?
I would just let go of my bat on my swing through.
Oops.
Which one of these Dodger wives are you climbing on tonight? Time! Oh, wait, time out. Hold on. He's got to take a nap.
You're about to take a nap, buddy boy.
Here's the pitch from Leonard. One on, powering into a pop-up.
Oh, it's a pop-up. Wait, son, get in that. Son, get under his eyes. Get in his eyes.
If you're playing in an elevator shaft.
Yeah.
You don't belong here, nigga. You hear me? Why don't you look in the mirror?
Okay.
This is a white man's game.
Okay.
Say something.
Get that through your thick monkey skull.
Bro, I would just try to make him put his hands on me. Yeah, look at your wife. Yes, go back down there. Don't even fucking. Yeah, man.
Get it out.
Take it out. Just not in front of the people. Yeah. Get it
Wait,
out.
all he did was create a weapon? Oh, was that Rick?
Damn, man.
Next white son of a bitch that opens his mouth, I'll smash his goddamn teeth in.
Can't do that, Jack.
Right now, I'm living a sermon out there.
You don't have a right to pull out from the backing of people that believe in you.
Oh.
Goddamn thing I can do about it.
Of course there is. You can get out there
Play ball.
and hit.
Yeah, take that anger out on the ball.
You can win this game for us. We need you. Everybody needs you.
Chills.
I'm gonna need a new bat.
With nails in it.
And gasoline and fire on the end. How are you gonna hit a baseball? I'm not. I'm hitting his head with this bat.
Porch monkey.
That's a classic one. I've heard that one several times.
You're here to get the nigga dollars for Rick.
Hey, you?
At the gate.
Oh, I've heard people say it. I should say not towards me,
okay.
but I've heard people say it.
I'm like, who is it? Tell me.
Yeah.
You know he can't fight back. Why don't you try picking on someone who can fight back?
Ooh.
Hey, 12! That's enough! Back to the dugout!
You shut your mouth. Or I shut it for you.
Oh, he's not gonna shut his mouth, and I'm gonna be happy to see his ass.
What's it like being a nigger's nigger?
I don't know, Chapman. What's it like to be a redneck piece of shit?
Oh no!
But now Jackie drive one just straight through someone's dome on the other team. Just like get on base. Score. Come on, baby. That one looked like he got through it.
Oh, once he's on the base, he can play this game. Was that safe? That didn't look. That didn't. Maybe it was just the way it was cut.
Probably.
It didn't look like he was safe.
The ball looked like it was getting there way before he got on it, but he technically did.
It might have just been the way it was cut.
Yeah, because I think he has to touch him.
Oh!
Yeah. Go, Jack. Go, Jackie. Go, Jackie. Go, Jackie.
Yeah. I know he has to touch the base. I don't think he has to touch him unless he's off the base.
Right. Well, like, when he's sliding back in, I think he has to. Like, I think you can just catch it when it's like a hit. But I feel like if you're checking him, I think you have to actually tag him when he's going back.
The base?
Some I don't know, man. I haven't played in so long.
You guys can let us know in the comments.
Let us know.
Practicing to the left and
Let's go. Jackie scored.
part of the game that may also be the decider.
Yeah. What does that look like, huh? Yeah.
All right. I'd be like, no, come here.
You're on my team. What the hell am I supposed to do?
Could do what everyone else did and sat there, not said a word.
Yeah.
Nice hit.
It's almost like some people are like reluctant to just be a good.
It's like he doesn't want to.
A good person.
It's like he doesn't want to admit that like he did it because it's just you know.
I'm going in that Phillies dugout tomorrow. I'm gonna wring Ben Chapman's neck.
I like it. I like the fire.
When I first told you about Robinson, Harold, you were against it.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, you said, "Are you insane or are you crazy?"
Sympathy, Harold. It's a Greek word, means to suffer. I sympathize with you means I suffer with you.
I did not know that.
I did not know that either. Well,
creating sympathy on Jackie's behalf.
Context.
Philadelphia is Greek. Means brotherly love.
Is he making this shit up? I have a feeling he's making this shit up.
He's just like, and did you know Dodger is Lithuanian for all shall prevail.
I'd like to not be traded, sir.
Sorry, you already...
Too late. We signed your contract. Get out.
What about Robinson?
The world's changing.
It's time you change with it, huh?
I guess I can live with the change.
All right.
Turn in your white robes, and we'll move you on the path to...
Yeah. All right. Just gonna need that. Just gonna need that burning cross that you also had stored in your back pocket.
Where are they sending you, Hig?
Pittsburgh. Good luck, boys. You're gonna need it.
Not as much as you, buddy. Get the fuck out of here.
It's just us trash talking all the anyone that's racist.
We're the Dodgers.
No, your team is not welcome here.
I mean, Robinson can't stay here, right?
No, I mean your entire team has been refused.
What?
Right, and you can stay away that long, too.
Oh, whoa. This shit. Whoa. I'd like touch a gizzard again. Just throat chop him.
Yeah, well, maybe 42's got enough friends in town. We can bunk up.
Yo, bro, can you get off my balls? How about that? Like,
What do you want from me, Walker?
An apology.
For turning this season into a damn sideshow.
Hey, fellas.
I'm a ball player. All right, I'm here to play ball.
So am I.
Thank you. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get this pompous attitude.
Yeah, well, how the hell are we supposed to win sleeping on a bus?
Yeah, well, maybe it'll do you some good the way you've been swinging the bat lately.
Oh! Damn!
You spit on me now? If I spit on you, it'd be an improvement.
Yeah.
That's enough!
All right. Okay. Hold on. Simmer down.
We must remember that all this country's enemies are not beyond the frontiers of our homeland.
A Jew probably wrote that.
I don't care who wrote.
Oh my God. Just everything is going over his head. Like he's just like
Makes the entire Phillies organization look racist.
How about a picture? Shake hands. Bury the hatchet.
You want to bury the hatchet?
yeah, in your fucking skull. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to swear.
Now hit him.
Use the back.
Oh, okay, that too. We can do this.
That way we don't have to touch skin.
Ooh.
Good, right there.
Oh, I want to see these pictures if they're real.
Mueller, deliberate. What I mean to say is, he's one of the slowest working pitchers in the game.
Does that just mean aim down the middle, don't hit me in the balls? That's
Dead
right.
center, not my left nut.
Oh! Is that a home run? That's a free walk, right? Or is that just one base?
Oh, you just get one base. You get one base.
Go right between your eyes. I'm gonna come like a comet. He doesn't belong here. He doesn't belong here.
Oh my gosh, man. That's just one after the next.
If they knew you, they would be ashamed.
I'm telling you, if they don't have real life chemistry, she's into him. Or she's just
Right, yeah.
fucking phenomenal. Like
She was
beyond
She was
phenomenal.
like, I get to act with him. Mm. Perfect.
Why'd you even come to the game if you're that much in that distress? Fuck, that was hard to get out. Oh no.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Yeah.
I got family up there from Louisville. I need them to know.
That's right.
Yeah. You should feel bad.
This game is just as tight as a new pair of shoes on a rainy day. Casey goes into his windup.
What? The rainy day part is what got me.
Okay.
Fires it over to Jack at first.
Give it to me. Ah!
Just get him out.
Wow.
Understand? Game's too important.
Yeah. Focus on that win.
He spikes the hell out of his leg too. Yeah.
Oh shit. How did he do that?
Bottom of cleats. Cleats used to be I'm pretty sure they used to use metal spikes for a long time until they started making like more plastic ones. So if you scrape someone, like you really cut them.
I was passing a sandlot. Little white boy was up at bat.
Sitting on a fastball.
He was pretending he was you.
That's awesome. I just got chills.
Oh yeah, me too.
We had a Negro catcher, best hitter on the team. So I'm laid low, broken, because of the color of his skin, and I didn't do enough to help.
I knew it wasn't all about money.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't
There was
all
something
about money.
unfair at the heart of the game I loved.
Oh, pure heart.
You let me love baseball again.
My gosh, what a line. What a story.
The man flat out has guts.
Oh yeah, get there.
But baseball isn't tennis.
He's running for it.
Please, Jackie.
Joining together was a start. Staying together, a
Can
big
they do
step
that?
forward.
Can they interfere?
But working together.
Hopefully. I don't care. He got it.
Nice catch.
Yours and mine.
Yeah.
Holding off the Cardinals and streaking towards the pennant.
My gosh, are they going to actually win? Like the World Series?
One more win could do it. Who's pitching tomorrow for the Pirates?
Mueller.
Oh, God.
You don't belong here. And you never will.
Yeah, but I've been hearing that since I've been playing. It's like, shut up. Tell me something new.
Thrown out attempted. Needless to say, Mueller being careful with him.
He's not being careful. He's scared. He's a scared little boy.
He's
frail man.
Give me something I can hit. You want it? What are you afraid of?
Oh, he's falling into the trap.
Yeah.
Dude, he was really scared. Whoa!
Send it deep. Come on. Homer.
And barring a miracle comeback, the Dodgers are going to the World
Bro, I'm getting so much fucking chills right now. If they win the
My whole
World
body's
Series,
shivering.
Jack in his home run trot now, and even the home crowd.
What does he have to do to get your respect?
All the same, I can practically.
And what have you been doing? I feel like he doesn't
hey,
do anything.
don't knock on Bert. He hasn't done one racist thing, so he's.
That's it. Oh well, Bert
The
is
bar is
sweet.
low.
Bert is Swedish for
this
not
time,
racist.
yeah.
For not doing racist things.
Let's go. Take it to the World Series, Jackie. That outfit's
Oh yeah,
fly too.
dude, I'd be sprinting
Look
home
at that.
too. I would be sprinting home, bro.
Oh, this is such cool symbolism. Running home.
More goosebumps. I can't stop. My body just
No,
won't stop.
wild.
I keep getting him. He's like, they called me a madman.
Branch Rickey was elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1967. Good.
Yeah. Deserves it.
Pee Wee Reese was elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1984. Let's go.
2 for 2. That's 2 for 2. Did he get put in the National Baseball Hall of Fame? Send him out there.
Wendell Smith became the first African-American sports writer to join the Baseball Writers Association of America in 1948.
Basically, the Hall of Fame of writers. Let's get it. That's
Yeah.
3.
Eddie Stanky went on to manage the St. Louis Cardinals, the Chicago White Sox, and the Texas Rangers. Nice.
Cool with me.
Ralph Bracca was a 3-time All-Star. He won 21 games in 1947. He lives and works in Rye, New York. That's dope. That's awesome.
Do it. I hope you.
Ben Chapman was fired and never managed again.
Good.
Fantastic.
Where he belongs.
Dexter Walker was traded the following season. To Pittsburgh. Ed Charles grew up to become a Major League Baseball player. Let's go. So was that not Jackie's
I guess.
son?
He won the World Series with the Miracle Mets in 1969.
It was like Jackie's kind of like stepson. Rachel Robinson started the Jackie Robinson Foundation in 1973 and provides students with scholarships to colleges across the country. That's amazing.
There
Jackie
he
Robinson
is.
was Major League Rookie of the Year in 1947. Cool. In 1948, he was joined by Roy Campanella, and in 1949 by Don Newcombe.
2 black baseball players. Let's go.
The New York Yankees stealing home in Game 1. He was elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1962.
He deserved it.
Deserved. Oh, look, is this him?
No, it's Derek Jeter. That was Derek Jeter.
Oh, every year in April, and all MLB players wear the number 42 as a reminder of Jackie's accomplishments on the. That's
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. That is so cool.
Yeah.
The number 42 is the only number retired by all.
Chills
of
again.
baseball.
Chills again. Yeah. It's the only
Wow.
number ever been retired in baseball.
That gave me chills. Oh
It will
my
be the
God.
only one, probably.
All right. Well, if there's a post-credit scene, here it is. All right. That was our reaction to 42. If you guys liked what you were watching, leave a like down below. Subscribe to stay tuned for more if you're not already, and help us get 10,000 subscribers by April. And if you want to watch our full-length reaction to this and various other movies, you can check that out on Patreon. The link for that is in the description. What a fantastic movie. I had an absolute blast being able to be educated on the Jackie Robinson story and getting to watch it play out the way it did. I thought that it was handled so well and crafted so well, and the acting was just so well done. Each character had palpable chemistry with each other, and that extends on every end, even if it's negative chemistry. I mean, Alan Tudyk playing Chapman, and that ordeal with Chadwick Boseman on the field, where Jackie Robinson on the field, where he's just yelling the words back and forth. There was an energy there, and it was very negative energy, but it was palpable and you could feel it. And there was a positive energy with Harrison Ford and Chadwick Boseman. Their chemistry was phenomenal. I was telling this to Zay during the credits. Our Patreon members were around, so they heard us talk about it. But you know, it is such a shame that Chadwick Boseman passed away so soon and so young that he did, because he had so much potential. And I'll tell you this right now, I think he is phenomenal in the Marvel universe, but this was the best performance I've ever seen from Chadwick Boseman. And he could have been one of the top of the top. I mean, he was amazing in this movie, and seeing him with Harrison Ford was just, their chemistry was absolutely mind-blowing and very, very, very palpable. And I could have seen them in plenty of movies in the future together, where even if it's different roles, I could see it working out very well. Yeah, Chadwick Boseman was just phenomenal in his role as Jackie Robinson. I really, really liked the aspect of, they were able to show all these people that didn't support him, but all the people that did support him, including his wife. His wife, I don't know who plays his wife, but she was amazing at what she was doing. I kept saying it throughout the reaction. I don't know if her and Chadwick had some kind of real life chemistry, but she was unbelievably convincing in being Jackie's wife, and her acting was just extremely well done. It just blew my mind away. I was so convinced that of their relationship, and you forget you're watching a movie sometimes. Say, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, the movie is absolutely fantastic. Like I said at the end of the reaction, I could have watched it just over again. Phenomenal performance by Chadwick, phenomenal performance by Harrison, Jackie's wife. It was all around just, obviously it's telling the story of Jackie, but you just can't, you can try to tell a story, you can have a perfect script, but chemistry and stuff like that just doesn't, you can't buy it. Like it's just, if characters really mesh like that, then they mesh like that. And I just felt like like you said, the energy throughout the movie, through all these engagements, it's just, you feel like you're just watching, it feels like you're watching a real life events unfold. Obviously they're based on real life events, but it didn't feel like a movie.
Well, it felt like a movie, but like it felt like a true story. Like some movies
right,
feel like a story type of
situation. The other thing I think that what kind of makes the story of Jackie Robinson so gravitating and so heavy and crazy is, you know, if I'm sure a lot of people are aware of this, a lot of people consider baseball to be the American pastime. It's the American sport. This is like people grew up on baseball. This is where, so for a black man to be coming into this American pastime, obviously right after, where there's still racial tension, right after, you know, the war and everything, it just, I'm not going to say I understand why I don't agree with racism, but you could see why some people were so hell bent on like, he doesn't belong. Like, whoa, like this is this is our American pastime. But that's what makes the story so crazy, is that he was the first one, and it took Ricky to pull him in and be the one. Like, I don't care, I'll take the flag. I'll take the hits. Everyone's gonna call me crazy. Everyone's gonna say this. If he can play, he can play, and it's pivotal in African American history and pivotal in sports history. It completely changed everything.
I've got to say, it is an absolutely remarkable aspect of African American history, but I would have to argue that it transcends that. Like not only sports history, but American history in its entirety. Actually, even world history. I don't want to get like so crazy going that far, but like this speaks on levels of humanity beyond, I think, just like simple American politics or American, black versus white segregation, stuff like that. That was the main theme, and that is what was overcome. But when you look at it a little bit deeper, it's about, acceptance and willing to fight for something, even though everyone's against you or most people are against you. Being able to support something when you know that you might be in the minority. Like things like this are like, there are general lessons you can take from this that can last forever. I think that somebody like Ricky is somebody that can promote change in the world for a very positive way, and he was willing to take on something that he knew was going to get scrutiny, and Jackie Robinson was willing to take that position as well, knowing he would get scrutiny. Just the idea of they're sacrificing their reputation, they're sacrificing a lot to basically trigger this change. And at the beginning, we got to see this idea of, you know, it's money, he can win, he's good. But then we got more into Ricky's backstory, and we found out that no, it really wasn't about money. It was about his pure love for baseball, and that the game didn't seem fair if everybody wasn't included. So it speaks to a deeper level of heart and a deeper level of fighting for what's right. And I just thought that's I think if that extent is why I think it transcends to even world history, is because it's very easy to just not do that. It's very easy to hide that kind of stuff away, but not only making that risk, but having it pay off to this extent, while at the very center of its core, like at the very, you know, like at the very what it was a huge step in African American history. And I think it's beautiful that it can extend beyond that as well.
And the other thing too is obviously this is our third Black History-esque movie that we've watched. The reason I love this movie so much as well is, you know, with something like 12 Years a Slave, we're going into slavery, right? Where here's where I think that people connect with this story a little bit better, is because, you know, we grew up, we're playing sports. I played sports with you. There's kids around the world are playing sports with Black kids, Chinese kids, Mexican kids, and you almost take that for granted in a sense. So you never think about that. But this is somewhere you could connect, like, holy shit, wait, we weren't allowed to, like, it was that bad. You weren't allowed to, you know what I'm saying? It just makes it easier, I think, for even younger kids to kind of connect to it. Because if they love baseball, wow, there was a time where I would have been wrong for playing with my friend because his skin is darker than mine. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And it just, again, it's just about learning from our past experiences and realizing, you know, you don't learn from history. You can't stop history from repeating itself unless we kind of learn from it. So if we're not taking in these things that are going on and evaluating them, and
then actually making that step.
And so that's where the other interesting piece is, you know, I've heard this in a TED talk before. And it was very interesting. This guy broke it down. Whereas, you know, being a leader like Ricky, being the first person to bring up Jackie, is very important, right? Because leaders need to start a movement. However, the first 1 to 2 followers of that movement are almost just as important, because that's where you can start to gravitate and pull others in. And now it starts to shift that paradigm of, well, now you're the outcast if you're not involved. Oh, now if half the team's back,
exactly what we saw.
Exactly. So it was a very powerful, it was a really short TED talk, and it was crazy because you'd never think about it that way. You always think of leader, but if the whole world's all leaders, you can't start a movement, because if no one's willing to, you know, follow these ideas that they agree with, etc. It was really cool, but it shows in this.
It takes a lighter to light the dynamite, and it takes a dynamite to explode, but none of that doesn't work. It doesn't work without the wick. You need the
wick.
To make it all happen. Yeah, I really like that analogy. I think that this movie does a really good job at kind of bringing together two worlds, right? I'm really into film. We both are, at least at this point. I know you're getting even more into film as we go through this journey. But I know nothing about baseball other than you hit the ball and you run to bases and like you catch it and they're out. That's pretty much what I know. And like their strikes. I think this did a good job at not overcomplicating the sport to the point where I feel lost or anything like that. And I think that's essential if you're going to have some type of sports movie or something like that. If you want to appeal to a larger audience, and this is definitely a history/sports movie. It was less about the sport at the end of the day. It was more about the idea of everything. But I think that it's very important for movies in a situation where you're going to introduce something that is relatively complicated to your layman or someone who doesn't really know the sport or event all that well. And you can break it down or put it in a relatable or understandable way is extremely important, and they did a really good job at doing that. I felt extremely connected and satisfied. I didn't feel lost at all while watching. I maybe had like a question like, oh, how did they do that? How did they do that? But I never felt excluded from the movie in any kind of way.
And they did well with showing like how, like, when it wasn't verbal, but it was something unfair actually in the sport going on. They did well at showing it, like making it obvious. Like you saw when he cleated the hell out of Jackie's leg. You understood when the ump was like clearly called him out and he was safe. So they made it very palpable. Anyone that was watching it that might not have a grasp on baseball could see this, and they're not like, I don't, because that could take away from it. It makes it harder to watch. So I agree with that I agree with that.
Yeah. Great movie overall. Brilliant execution. Again, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. You were amazing in this film. And, you know, I thoroughly enjoyed the movie throughout. And I'm glad I got this experience. It was interesting to see something more closer to our time period than like the you know, it's the slavery movies that we've been watching, and it definitely tackles a different aspect of Black history. So it's not as bad as slavery, but it's still very problematic. And I think you know, I wouldn't say that this is something you have to show in schools to everybody, but I think that there are a lot of valuable lessons in here that could completely justify, you know, showing this to a class or something like that. Great experience. Any final thoughts before we go into the rating?
No, I'm ready to get into the rating. Fantastic movie, man. Great time.
Yeah, I agree. So with that being said, just so you guys know, we go from 0 to 10, and we never give out zeros, and we never give out 10s. We never give out zeros because by giving out a 0, we're saying nothing can ever be worse than it. And by giving out a 10, we're saying that nothing can ever be better than it, which both of those things are impossible to say. We do give out decimal points like 9.9999 and so on. With that being said, 5 is average, 6 is good, 7 is great, 8 is beyond that, 9 is top tier cinema. I'm going to give this movie a solid 9. This was top tier cinema. For a sports movie, it was incredible. I don't really know how many complaints I have with this movie. It would be maybe minor nitpicks here and there. I think I could have personally, I guess my biggest complaint, and it's not a bad complaint, we have this complaint sometimes with movies, and it's the best complaint you can have about a movie, is I wish there was more. I do wish we got to see him win the World Series. Obviously it happened later on, but maybe a flash forward or something. I don't know. There's just some nitpicks here and there. But overall, I thought everything was well executed. The acting was amazing. The chemistry was palpable between most of the cast, if not all of the cast. And it was a great history lesson overall. So, and leave a comment down below what they got right, if they got anything wrong, or any fun little tidbits you guys have about this story. Zay, how about you? What would you rate it?
Yeah, I'd give this I'd give a 9.25. I do agree with you. I wish there was a little more. I kind of wish that end where like they were kind of going through each player and they were updating. Like I wish when they showed the picture of the 2 other Black baseball players that came up, like we got to see Jackie meet them for the first time, like a small little like exchange, like, what's your name? Like you get to get their introduction. It freezes. This person ended up coming up to play with Jackie Robinson, or like when he stole home in the first game of the World Series. That would have been cool to see him steal home. You see him slide across safe, and they're like, he steals home. Just again, that's a minor nitpick, and that obviously it's a lot of work to shoot all those scenes. But it was fantastic, man. I mean, watching it for the second time, it was as enjoyable as it was the first time, if not more, because I wasn't just sitting there watching it. I got to, we're interacting, we're talking, examining everything. So fantastic movie. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. And yeah, man, fantastic.
All right. Well, with that being said, thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for the support. Zay, I know you have a Twitch.
So I do. My Twitch will be linked down in the description below. Come tune in. Come say hi. I'm usually playing some games with Cameron and our other friend Drew, especially more towards the weekend, Friday, Saturday type. So come tune in, come say hi. It's always a good time. Always doing a bunch of different things, trying to keep it fun, entertaining. Come talk about movies with us that we've already seen and reacted to. Or if you have suggestions, feel free to suggest them. Just no spoilers in the chat. But appreciate it, guys, if you want to stop by.
Yeah, check it out, guys. It's a great time. It's fun to talk to you there. And with that being said, that wraps up Black History Month. But again, we're not going to exclude Black History movies until next year in Black History Month. If you guys have some you want to suggest, and maybe we can get to those sometime later down the road. Thank you guys again for being here. Happy Black History Month, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.